for my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Said what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
What's a man or a king? What's to the saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? What's to the saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot what said as you claim it.
You already.
Angry Therapist, I want to thank you so much for doing exactly what you did right there. That was beautiful. Hold on. It looks like my sound is low. Let me fix that. Let me get into that. Because my sound ain't doing what my sound is doing. Let me check that out. Let me see where we at. Boom, we at 18. Hell no. There we go. There we go. Casante, my brother. That bop. Yes. Wonton Soup and the crew definitely hooked the boy up. The Angry Therapist, I do appreciate you, brother, because we know that members is the lifeblood of this thing. Now, let me share this out. Let me get this out to everybody. I'm going to rock for probably an hour or so before I take the wife out. It's Saturday. We don't have the grandbaby today. So what we do when you don't have the grandbaby, you go out and you enjoy a little bit of life alone. Give your wife some alone time, right? This is what you do. So, first of all, I want to tell you guys, we're at 9,000. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate each and every last one of you for doing that. All right, hold on. Let me go to the YouTube. Sometimes when it doesn't show in studios, I got to go to the actual YouTube. There we go. And I can share this out. Anybody that want to share it out as well. We are live. Boom. I put this thing all over. I put it on Facebook. I put it on Blue Skies. I put it all over. I know y'all see Gears of War right there, right? And Gears of War means something. It means something to a lot of people. It means how you going to get it, why you going to get it, and will you support it if it ever goes over there? Do you want it to go over there? Do you want it anyplace else? All right? Those are the things, right? How do you feel as an Xbox gamer with this conversation being surrounded about your platform? Legendary, what's good? Peace, love, life. Nessa, what's good? Yes, you just saw me on Xbox Expansion Pass, where I was there for 3 hours and we talked about the industry as a whole, Xbox next moves, Xbox moves. And I got a chance to sit down with Luke and Logan and really have thought-provoking conversation. Remember, if you're in the Discord, you can talk. We're inside. Right now, we have Knights of the Realm inside the Discord. I appreciate you, my brother. If anybody that's inside the chat wants to have the conversation, you can jump in. Yeah, Marcus with the Baraka teeth is wild, right? Right? Was good. Today, I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about finally Sony having some cojones when it comes to putting out something. And I'm going to show you because I want to talk about this. We're going to talk about code of conduct in the community. And as a content creator, there's certain lines that shall not be crossed. As a man to another man, I need to have a conversation with one of my fellow content creators. You know, I don't worry about no other man ever in my life except for my kids, my sons, because those are the men I directly have to mold and shape for this world. But there's other men in this world that we help mold and shape by being the first and the last point sometimes for content, and we're helping raise men and women in the society, right? So we're gonna talk about this, but I want to show you something that I thought Sony did good, and if I can highlight their bad, then I really need to highlight their good. All right, let me mute this thing here. All right, and let me show y'all what I'm talking about. The Midnight Murder Club. Midnight Murder Club from Sony looks like where I expected them to start going with their multiplayer games. I don't know if this is live service because I haven't got a chance to jump on my PlayStation to find out. But what I did notice with this, and yeah, the game itself is intriguing. It's like a game of Clue, and you invite your friends over, and it has some escape room stuff to it. I like the premise of it. I like the elites hunting each other. I'm a weirdo, so the thought process is funny. But I thought Sony doing something outside of what they normally do, single player, over the shoulder, story driven narrative game, and they're trying to squeeze their fan base that way. I thought actually this was a step in the right direction. I had applauded Jim's thought process when it came to making multiplayer games of service. I thought that was the right direction for the company in order for the company to stay solvent. I also feel that, I also feel that, y'all saw a couple of my content stuff, but I also felt that that is the best direction for them in order to stay solvent. All right, so if anybody's seen this week, listen, I don't dare talk about other men, and I'm not going to give light to certain things, but there's certain codes of conduct that we as content creators have to hold ourselves to, right? And I've noticed certain things. When you engage in the 7 deadly sins, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen bad. And if you continue to do the same things over and over again, Guzzling King Davis Glizzy, what's up, my guy? It's gonna end bad, right? So what I'm going to say this. I saw one of the new faces in the ecosystem where I love, the Xbox ecosystem, Subravian. I love his content. I love his enthusiasm for the Xbox platform. I love the fact that he plays PlayStation, and I like the fact that he doesn't have to down PlayStation in order to big up Xbox, and he has a fresh take on how he views games on certain stuff, right? And I think that's cool. And I've always felt that collaboration is always great. Always great. When you collab with other content creators, you build a network that cross-pollinates and lifts everyone up. Because they may have people that have never seen you, and you may have people that never seen them, and that raises all sales, right? High tides raise all sales. Some people look at individuals coming into the ecosystem as a threat. What I would tell people, there's a season for everything, and your time isn't their time, and their time isn't your time. You will have time, and what you do with your time is very important. When you jump on this, understand that you're jumping on a platform where some people may hold you in high regard. And sometimes they say to themselves, well, what will Kay Asante do? Or what will Everborn do? And they looked for that content creator. Shout out to the Gaming Circle podcast. They will look to that content creator and try to emulate or live up to their code of conduct. Certain things certain people do is indicative of their character. If you have low moral fiber, you will do things that is low brown, low vibrational, like attacking content creators for having a difference of opinion. If you may notice, I don't do that on my platform. That is nothing I engage in. That's nothing that I want to do, and that's nothing that I care about doing. What I won't do is take my time that I can impart some knowledge upon you or talk about some gritty video games or have some fun, because it's about fun. When we're gamers, we are one. I want you to understand that part right there, because that part is very important. We are playing video games. When we are gamers, we are one, and you do not harm your brother or sister just for a difference of opinion. You understand that? Words are hurtful, especially in this space, because if you brand somebody with something that is not earned, you can harm them. You can harm them. I feel that words carry weight. There's power in the tongue. You have people that follow you. I don't care how many subs you have. I don't care how many views your channel have. You have people that take the time out in their day to look over to you and say, what does this individual have to say? And they value you. There's value there until you lose value. You lose value by attacking people's character that did nothing to you but have an opinion on a box other than yours. You can have intelligent conversation. If you cannot have intelligent conversation, have no conversation at all. Now, we are not without fault. We are human. And as a human, we have to show each other grace. There was a moment where you were able to show grace. You were able to be humble. You were able to apologize. But you gave an excuse and followed it up with an insult. That showed that you didn't have contrition. That showed that you wasn't sorry. And that showed that you was mean-spirited in heart. I pray that you change. I pray that you change, because there's somebody looking over to you, looking for you to do better. Your platform is a platform given to you for a reason. You may not know the purpose at this moment, but that purpose will be revealed to you at some point in time. Maybe it's personal growth. Maybe it's something that you need to change. But when I saw that man enter this space and the love that the community that I love gave him, it made me smile, because I said he understands what I'm enveloped in. I have no greater community than this community here. This community here is the best community. This is the reason why I make sure I put out my videos every day. This is the reason why I try not to cuss. I know on Frontline gaming streams, I cuss like a sailor sometimes. We're playing games. And when I'm in my natural habitat, that's how I'm going to act. But there's no excuse for that. But there's always second chances. And what I would say to you, because I do know that you worry about other people's perception of you. Change, brother. Change for the sake of change. and change for the sake of yourself. Because from the best of my knowledge, you do have children. And this is your legacy that you leave to them. At some point in time, you're going to transcend from this planet. And your children is going to have this legacy of you. If your legacy is just filled with salt and hate towards the next individual, what are you imparting on those kids? What are you teaching those children? Are you teaching those children to have that same vitriol for the next man who have a difference of opinion? To call him something that is unnecessary? No, that is not your platform. That is not what you're supposed to do. You don't like it when somebody does that to you. And if you do like it, there's absolutely something wrong there. I'm not saying be loved by everyone, but I'm saying do unto others as you will have them do unto you. And that man did not attack you. So if you can't intelligently have a conversation with civil discourse, remove yourself from said conversation, for you have shown your level of intelligence, sir, and I find it disgusting. All gamers are my brothers. Porter Rock, J-Dub, everybody, J-Barry, they tell you that when they see me. They understand that because I keep the same energy. The same way that Boom, Everborn, Keasante, Luke, Logan, these are my brothers as well. We game. And this is supposed to be a safe space for us. We finally made it, and we're going to fight between each other over plastic? You're insane. I purposely changed the name of Sony to Kong. So I didn't incite hurt in individuals that attach themselves to a box. You have to do better. There are people watching. And at some point in time, you're going to be held accountable for your words. No man, and especially no man with children, should ever be called those words or that word that you said out of your mouth purposely. In my opinion, it's purposely. I could be absolutely wrong. But you had the opportunity to apologize, and you had ego. Pride before the fall. Enough of the preachiness. Yo! All the people that are here, I'm sorry, I had to get that off of my chest because I feel that a platform that you have is a platform that you need to speak to the youth and people that is out there. Sometimes y'all don't want to hear that. Sometimes y'all want the messy. I understand that. I'm down for the messy. But when the messy hurt is harmful, I'm not about none of that. Now, there's games out there that we need to talk about. Now, that murder that who's in here? Knight. Did you see that that murder mansion club, or murder midnight club? Did you see that game? The game that I just put on, did you get a chance to hear it, see it, or whatever? What you thought about it? What? Well, no, it's a multiplayer game where you fight each other. Like you set traps for your peoples inside the house. It's like some escape room stuff. Yeah, look. Well, right now, I think so, yeah. I haven't turned on my PlayStation yet, to be honest with you. I was supposed to turn it on this whole week. We had some NDA stuff. Me and Cog did it. We went to this NDA thing, right? And I had this squats the day before. Road to Tokyo is crazy, people. All right? If y'all tuning in tomorrow, y'all going to see Adam. Well, it started already. We already started. We're already started fundraising for that. We're already going to be at Summer Games Fest, so that stuff is locked off and paid off. Tokyo was the outlier, and we are on the road to Tokyo. That's in September to October, the end of September to early October for Tokyo Game Show. We're going to be out inside Tokyo. But getting there, we're doing stuff to raise money, crazy stuff. Tomorrow, Attic will have on nipple tassels, drinking boba tea in a clear cup, crazy, with his brother Zach, and the nipple tassels that I got him are bananas. I'm fearful though. I'm fearful for what they're gonna have me do when it's my turn. Captain Logan with the $2 super chat. Well said, King. Cheers. Blessings, brother. That's disgusting. Yeah, that was dirty work, but it's coming back around, right? We only had 1 week off. Hollywood Rules, member for 15 months. Soldier X ranks. That's the highest soldier. I salute you, soldier. We still having to disagree without being violently disagreeable. That's right. Go on. A vow taking all my time. Blessings. Yeah. That man hand don't call for that. Yeah. Yeah. It makes no sense. It's childish behavior. But okay, what is the next game? It was something else, and I'm wild with this stuff. It was another game. Yes. Okay, so the Silent Hill. All right, so if nobody saw this, hold on. Let me run that for y'all. I got the Silent Hill as well. I'm gonna run that right now for you guys. If you didn't see Silent Hill, remember I'm not gonna play the music and stuff like that because I don't do this for free. It'll be monetized. But I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so I saw some Konami stream up, and I said, what the hell is this, right? And then I saw this, and it said Silent Hill F. I said, what? Silent Hill F up. F out of here. You crazy? I couldn't believe this. So I was immediately hyped when I saw that it was going to Tokyo or going to Japan, right? And yeah, I'm a kid that grew up loving everything about Japan, and I couldn't get enough of it. Even the scary parts of Japan, right? And what up, gamer? Hello, Shadow Gamer. And then I saw this, and I couldn't, for the life of me, I was saying, this game looks so absolutely amazing. The characters look so absolutely amazing. The art direction looks really good. And we always knew that Silent Hill was always a benchmark for great graphics. Cool. We always knew that it pushed whatever hardware that was on was dope. Silent Hill came out for the PlayStation this year, and it's coming out, last year, and it's coming out this year for the Xbox, right? The regular Silent Hill, the remake. Well, this Silent Hill is coming out on Xbox whenever it does release. But what I saw from it took my breath away. It leans heavily into the phobias you may have if you're from the eastern part of the world. And it lends intrigue to us that has seen something other than the Western interpretation of, you could say, purgatory or holding position when you're transcending, right? Whatever stuff that you have to work out in the next life, this game represents that, right? The idea of it does. So I'm so intrigued by the story, where they're going to go with the story. But what made it even crazier is the fact that Konami has this much of a storyboard for the game. So it got to be close. It got to be at least next year, because this is all in-game assets, and this is all current gen hardware. So it's not like it's going to be, Xbox Next hardware kind of breaks the mold, if you will, when it comes to what hardware looks like. But the game itself looks spooky and scary as hell. And always when you're from a foreign land, that stuff looks a little bit more scary, looks a little bit more spooky. And this is definitely a playthrough that I'm going to have to do on Frontline Gaming streams. But you see the traditional pipe, right? She picks up the pipe. You can tell that she was inside a battle with whatever's there, whatever demons that she's facing. But they capture her behind at the end. What up, Omni? I hope everything went well yesterday with your father at the hospital. Blessings. Back from the dead. What's up? So they capture her here, and they bring her inside the house with these little fox faces. And I'm like, are they going to stick the knife in her eye? But something far more insidious happens. This. Bro. Myself, I said, yeah, I'm about all of that right there. 100%. I can't wait. And the fact that Xbox was at the end of the trailer. Oh my God. I immediately said, that's dope. That's exactly what I'm about. I'm about all of that. Thank God that this stuff is happening. Now, have y'all heard about Forspoken coming over to Xbox? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard about Forspoken showing up on Xbox. Put a 2 in the chat if you haven't heard that one. Okay. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm going to do something right now. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to share something with you guys. I don't know if it's doctored. Oh, Hollywood Rules $5 super chat. Toxicity in fan bases all across games, movies, sports is in overdrive. Silent Hill always creepy as hell. Salute, General. Blessings, bro. Blessings. I'm going to share something with you. Boom. Boom. I don't know if that's real. I don't know if that's real. But it came my way, and it hasn't been debunked to me yet. But if anybody saw me when I was streaming on Twitch, I was playing Forspoken. And I want it on the Xbox hardware. I want it on the actual console. Good. Y'all saying it's real. I want it on the actual hardware. That's what I'm looking for next. I want that game to make its way over to the actual hardware so I can game how I want to game. Now, I was on the Xbox expansion pass, and Logan said something that I never thought of before. Now, I hear a lot of rhetoric in the street that people are saying stuff like the Asus handheld for the Xbox it's not going to be complete when it comes to your gaming. And I said, what do you mean by that? Well, you only have PC Game Pass. Well, the thought process is, yeah, I see y'all saying that's the PC store. Yeah, I want it to be real for the console version. So that was my question to that. I never saw that available for the PC store, and the logistics and the questions in between Xbox changing their approach when it comes to the Asus stuff is, we talked about different aspects on the Xbox expansion pass. I fully hope that you guys go watch that episode at some point today, because we helped raise $200 and Luke and Logan have to wear Crocs going to Summer Games Fest on their flight there. Logan was definitely opposed to wearing any form of Crocs, but you know me, the Crocs champion. I'm going to put out a challenge, and their community raised $200 to have those guys in Crocs and to have them wear them on the flight there. And I thought that was truly dope going there. So we had the questions if the ROG Ally is already out right now and it already has Game Pass. You're already able to put Game Pass on it. You're already able to have access to a limited library that is only available on the PC. Yeah. But what about the full Game Pass Ultimate that's available for console? That's the big thing. Now, why would Xbox just hold that off for their device? And why would they make a big thing out of the Asus deal, right? And the other one's deal. What up, Tony? Well, we explored the conversation and we came up with two plausible thought processes in this. One, Game Pass will be able to be toggled from PC to console edition why else would you have an announcement about this device being made by third-party developers while you also said that you're going to make a proprietary device straight from manufacturer, straight from Xbox? I believe the Xbox device, and I got to give all credit to Logan, it has this that separates it from all the other devices. It has this. You're able to place it straight in the back of your Xbox Microsoft made handheld device. That is a huge game changer, because we all know that when the Xbox brings their console, their handheld to market, it has to be priced accordingly to their fan base. See, Asus doesn't have to listen to Microsoft when it comes to that. All we just need is your seal of approval, and bam, we're going to put out a device that is going to be probably one of the most capable devices in that space when it comes to the handheld. The Asus ROG Ally is a very capable device. So they will put out a device equally as capable. I think the Xbox One comes out with a lower spec, but with that proprietary piece of tech that you're able to place inside that actually takes it and turns it into your device. I give full credit to Logan for this. Xbox Expansion Pass, it was great conversation. And he made me think differently. Because I said, well, why would Xbox even bring their device to market if their device is already out in the market by other manufacturers? Doesn't make any sense. Well, it makes sense now that their device will come out using their tech inside their handheld. And that changes my thought process to that. Does that device, and you can jump in at any time right now, Knights, would you be interested in Xbox's device or Asus device that uses traditional SSD space, hard drive space, or Xbox's proprietary expanded hard drive space where you could already have your games downloaded to it and you could just take it and just place it right inside? Which one would you be more apt to purchase? Okay. Right. But Asus will keep you in the ecosystem too, because that will be just like an Xbox, just minus the storage expansion device itself. Don't blessings. Right. And the fact that now that you can play anywhere, you can what is it? Cross progression, cross play, cross save, and what's the other thing? You can play your games streaming, the games that you actually own. I think that's huge. Right. So let me. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Well, I can't wait for this to happen. Now, I heard People Can Fly, the makers of Gears of War and Outriders, has entered an agreement with Sony Interactive Entertainment on production of a game using Sony IP codenamed Project Delta. What could that game possibly be? Do you have a thought process? And I pray that the game has nothing in this world to do with Horizon. nothing in this world to do with Horizon, because I think Horizon is overused at all ends of it. I think it's absolutely. They need to leave that franchise alone for a little bit and let other games, other IPs flourish. Right. So, yeah. Which one would you which one would you want? Yeah, this is true. All right, so who's else in the Discord? Let me double check. Uh, who else is in here? Speak your name. Oh, yo, man, that's my guy. That's my guy right there. Yes, sir. Talk to me. Oh, okay. Hold on. There we
Yes.
go.
What's good with your nights?
There we go. You can hear him
Hey,
now,
what's
right?
up, man? What's up, bro? I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
chilling, brother. Chill.
There you go. You can hear him now. What I did was I had it muted when I was
Gotcha.
putting the intro in. Hey, yeah, thanks for telling me. Like right
Oh, for
now,
sure.
yeah. Listen, I'm a one
So
man army over here.
that's a fact.
All
So
right,
King,
so
man, I
you
just want
got
to come by and show you some love, and to also say thank you because I'll talk, man. Just thank you, bro. And about the handheld situation,
yeah,
look at it like this, King. The whole handheld that's coming out this year, that's cool, fine and dandy. I'm waiting for Xbox's Chew. I'm waiting for their handheld. And the only thing I want from them, King, with this handheld, just give me quick, if they can make it happen, quick resume on the handheld and give us the option to change out our M.2 SSD drives.
right.
And I'm instantly sold. Everything else that happens after is just icing on the cake.
Well, okay. I can't fire Addict. Addict. Me going live now. I'm
We are
season the
never firing Attic. How dare you?
facts. No, but remember, Addict used to help me with the live and do all the stuff in the
True,
background.
true, true.
What has transpired since I put out over 400 episodes now on Xbox Frontline News, and you guys helped me get up to 9,000
Congrats on
subs.
9K, brother. Congrats. Let's go.
Congratulations,
I
bro.
appreciate you guys. I'm grinding every day. You see me throw out shorts every day. You see me put up stuff on TikTok. All of that stuff is me learning and growing in the space and getting a whole lot better.
Yeah, practice make perfect, man. Let's keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Just keep working.
Facts, bro. I'm
Editing
proud of you, King.
skills is going to get better. Everything is going to get better because what I'm going to do is I'm going to buckle in. And I'm going to continue to work hard, because when I can wake up to messages that you great dudes in the community leave as encouragement, it pushes me forward. Sometimes you get tired. Sometimes you're like, well, I dropped a video yesterday. They don't need it today. Nah, that mentality is not going to get you to where you need to be.
Right.
True.
The mentality is there's information and there's news out there, and if somebody needs to get that news, and if they can't find that news, I'm gonna go find that news for you, and I'm gonna bring it back for you, even if it takes me to go all the way to Boston, to go to PAX East, to go to that show, to talk to that developer that you wanted to hear from. I'm gonna go get that
Right.
interview, and I'm gonna make sure that I get that footage for that game that maybe you may love. And when I'm playing frontline gaming streams, maybe you may not know about Mullet Mad Jack, but I'm gonna play Mullet Mad Jack to get you enthused, to get you into that game, because maybe that might be your best new game.
True.
But that's what we do it for. We do it to spread the love. We do it to be eyes and ears for those people that can't. And if we take up the responsibility in doing so, there's no days off and there's no breaks. So, yeah, 2 hours
Talk
of my
about
time,
it.
I'm
Talk
going to give you
about
that.
it.
Because at the end of the day, when I reach that space that I'm going to reach, I'm going to reach down and I'm pulling each and every last one of you guys up. Because
Talk about
that's
it.
exactly what it's about. It's about pulling everybody up in the space. The space is
That's what you
large
need to
enough
do.
for everybody. Small minds think of small confines. My mind is vast and is wide open, and I want everybody to achieve everything that they want to achieve. I do want all of that stuff. I do want that to be real. and I do think that's achievable. But
King, I always tell everybody can win, bro. Like
yeah,
literally everybody. Like I always want to see everybody win. And when I give people
Facts.
encouragement, King, and they always say, "Oh well, I'm trying," or this and that, I'm like, I always say, "No,
you're
stop saying
doing.
the word trying. Don't replace that word try with doing because you're doing it. Because when you use the word try or I'm trying, etc., I can't. You leaving room for error. You leaving room for
Yes,
yourself to fall back on your sword and just stay comfortable. Like, nah, bro, take those setback words out and just go for it.
there, there,
The more you say stop, I can, and I'm doing it. Got it. You already halfway there.
my wife tells me, she said, I don't know how you do it. You didn't get any sleep. You did a 5-hour podcast. I said, there's no option to say no.
Talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
There's 600 people. I want y'all to think about it this way, right? Let's say that you did
Talk
your
about
work as a child, right? You did your drawing, and you always presented your drawing. Well, I had my mom's. I didn't have my pops. I had my mom's, and I present my drawing to my mom's, and my mom looks over at it. Depending on the impression of that the parent gives to that drawing, will directly impact the child. If it's a positive one, like, "Oh wow, you did so great," that child is encouraged to actually do more and to show more. Because those endorphins from that smile actually enhances the cerebrum in the child. If you give a negative response to it, that child is less likely to produce more artwork, right? So I get to
And that's
produce
likely to share.
I get to do and produce my artwork to all the people of the world. My artwork is my videos that I do. And every day I'm trying to do something better to impress somebody else out there to say, wow, that's dope. And sometimes you get words of discouragement. I don't hearken on that because it is hundreds of other words of encouragement that keep me going. So what I'm saying is there's always going to be distractors. There's always going to be people that pull you back. But you have to always focus on those people that put you in spaces where you're celebrated and not tolerated.
Yes,
And I love you guys for celebrating all the stuff that we do. So when we come and we play,
But King, we celebrate y'all because y'all celebrate us.
oh hell yeah. I love this community. I love the fact that I can get online, start it online right now, and we can start playing the game. And everybody will
Facts.
jump in and we were like, yo, what we doing next? We playing some Call of Duty? Yeah, like if y'all saw Frontline Game Streams, we was playing Call of Duty. It was dope as hell. I suck. And I'm not afraid to be the one that told you I got 2 kills, but we won because I'm playing with somebody that's 1% in the nation. He's nice as hell. I'm
Hey,
just
but
trash.
check it out though, King. Those and listen, if we keep at it though, 2 kills can turn into 3
Yep.
to 4
Yeah,
to 10 to
4,
15.
5.
Then you go turn around, you go to the game.
Yo, soon I'm gonna be like boom. Because boom is out of control.
Now people can hear me. Now
Yeah.
people can hear me. Can I say this?
Yeah.
Yo, Sir Bruvian, we respect you over here, man. Don't let them things get to you. All right, bro, Sir Bruvian? I
Yeah.
love you over the next
He
Yes,
definitely know I support him. Alex Chocolate Factory choreographer, member for 14 months. Soldier S rank. I salute you, Soldier. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. We're gonna run it up on these bums. I'm gonna keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
The
that's
reason-
what I'm
Run it
talking
up
about.
on them bumps.
That speech right there.
The reason why I
hear
can
that speech. Oh man.
the reason why I could keep that same energy when it comes to something like that is, listen, I don't expect them to go away. I don't ever expect Sony, as formidable as a champion that they are, to go anywhere. Right. What I do expect is, I don't expect that PlayStation 6 to actually make it to market. And the reason why I say that is because Xbox is going to blow up how the machine works.
Mm-hmm.
Why release a PlayStation 6 when it comes to market is going to be inferior to whatever the Xbox product is? No matter what they put in that device, it's going to be inferior to the Xbox product. The reason why I can assure you this, the reason why Sarah Bond could tell you it's going to be the greatest generational leap that you have ever seen. And she can say it with her whole chest. And she can say it as confident as it is. And you guys is like, well, how is she going to say that? By the time the PlayStation 6 is going to come out, it's going to knock it out.
When she said that with her whole chest, and then she went right back into the cave. You
That's
ain't heard
it.
a peep out of her since. Like she like, yo, this is what I'm doing. I'll catch y'all in a few years. Like she ain't playing.
The reason why they can say that, and I'm gonna tell you what the next Xbox is gonna be, and it's wild. You see how your cell phone is? You see how Apple
Yes.
and Samsung has adopted the strategy of a new cell phone? They do it every year. And
Yes.
in manufacturing laptops and stuff like that, it's like every 2 to 3 years they come out with new tech, new software, and so on. Same thing with GPUs, right? So right now, RDNA 4 and FS4 is the greatest. It's the bee's knees. So everybody's expecting the PlayStation 6 to have RDNA 4 in the box, right? That's it, right? Mark Cerny. Hey, RDNA 4 is going to be in the PlayStation 6. All right, cool. All right, what is the Xbox going to have? Because if they're coming out next year, they're not going to have RDNA 4. All right, check it out. Whatever the highest spec on the PC is, your Xbox is. So
Talk about it.
you cannot get that spec inside a PlayStation 6. It's not going to be there because it's not going to be affordable. Sony is still trying to sell you an affordable tech that can actually game so it's in line price-wise with your budget. Now, they didn't care about your budget when they did a PlayStation 5 Pro, did they? They kicked you straight in the balls, and they said, pay up or don't buy.
Yo, King, my little brother was like, yo, you think I should get that Pro? I'm like, no. I told him like, no, like that's because my little brother, he's not really like he's not really a tech savvy. I'm like, bro, if you want to boost in power, I was like, no. He's like, okay, cool.
If he doesn't have the tech behind it to push it forward, makes no sense. If you don't have the TV, the sound system, and all that other stuff, it makes no sense. Just go get a base. I'm a person.
He has the base. He's asking if he should upgrade. I'm like, nah. I'm like, bro. I told him like,
oh, don't do it then.
I told him compared to you're not really tech savvy. Like, bro, you got the good TV, you got the base PS5. I'm like, bro, you good. Don't waste your money. You don't have to upgrade. You're good.
It's not necessary.
Right.
But the thought process is, at some point in time, the tech is gonna get a little bit old, right? That's gonna be kind of like the base, the PlayStation 5 Pro, and whoever's gonna gravitate
and that's what
to
everything. Yep.
But let me ask y'all a question. Do you think PlayStation puts out a tech that is stronger than the PlayStation 5 Pro after they already breached the $700 mark for less than $700?
No.
Less than seven? Hell no. Less than 700? Excuse me, like no.
No. You know why?
No.
And let me tell you, as a consumer and as somebody, Young Dredge was good. As somebody
Still Young Dredge, that don't make sense.
That can look at the marketplace, you will automatically devalue the PlayStation 6 because they would say, "Oh, it's not as capable as the PlayStation 5 Pro because it costs less."
Right.
I think PlayStation wanted to launch the Pro at $600. I think Microsoft stuck a toe in their pool. And when they put out that 2 terabyte,
the Galaxy Series X,
right? When they did that and they put it at $600, there's no way you could put out a Pro at $600 because it's going to look like it's on par with an inferior device if you're saying your device is premium. So we gotta say $100 more. So you say $100 more, it's a premium device. Everybody's talking about the pisser in the box. Okay.
Right.
You leave yourself, because they're not subsidizing anymore. Since Hiroki Totoki has become the president, we're not doing that. We're going to push that over on to the consumer. Now, the reason why I say hashtag no PlayStation 6, think of this world. Think they get a device out that is as powerful as a PlayStation 5. And I'm going to tell you because you're going to be like, King, that's impossible in a form factor, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you something and you're going to be like,
in this lifetime, nothing is not impossible. Everything is possible.
Exactly. It's about how far you want to shrink and how much money you want to make. Right? They put out
King, with the things we talked about in DMs, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. It's wild stuff that I sent him some stuff that's crazy. What up, Be Nice? So
It's
Bro,
insane, bro.
you see
so
these guys right now, bro, on YouTube. They're all excited for every Xbox game that's so-called coming to their console.
well, they're supposed to be. We're going to talk about that too.
Hey,
Right?
But check this.
hey, hey,
Check out this
Microsoft
device.
turned them into customers. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, be a good customer. I expect that. I appreciate that.
I like to
Listen.
say,
Facts.
we support our habits, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So check it out. That device comes out, and let's say the device is profitable from the giddy up. It's $500. It's profitable. It has equal performance to a PlayStation 5 base,
Mhm.
not a Pro. You have the Pro that's in the market, $700, and you have this $500 device. Let's say it sells 40 million. You think they're gonna worry about a PlayStation 6? They're gonna push that farther and farther and farther away. 2030,
Listen.
2031, 2032, and they're gonna keep continuing making that device. And let's say that device is dockable. Well, if you want the premium edition, you can go get the PlayStation 5 Pro. If you want a machine that's under the TV, you can do that.
hmm
And then we have this device that is a handheld. Listen, this is the reason
King,
why I
check it
say
out. When
hashtag
that
no
device-
PlayStation 6. Go ahead.
When that device cracked that first 10 million, Sony was like, "Oh, okay, we good. We can keep continuing down this road."
Exactly. The reason why
Mhm.
y'all see this traction with the portal, and let me tell you.
Yeah.
Remember in the beginning they told you that the portal was reliant on you having a PlayStation 5 and you needed to tether it to a PlayStation 5. The moment that
Yes.
it breached 3 million copies sold was the moment that you released that tether and said you can use a portal without a PlayStation 5. Because the portal is profitable. Immediately. It's a streaming device with no real innards inside that's reliant on Sony themselves, but they removed you needing a PlayStation 5.
Right.
That's the first uncoupling. So that showed me any form of success in any handheld device will mitigate the fact that they don't really care about the home machine as much as you think. They just care about you having a device where you could purchase their game from.
Yes, chef.
That handheld comes out, it sells 40 million before that PlayStation 6 hits the street. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. I'm a prophet and I break your heart. Understand that part right there. You have to think logically. And I know you're going to say they always want the hardware under the TV. Yeah, they do.
King,
But-
but this what they fail to realize. I understand. But the box, the home console. Tony is thinking like this. So as a consumer, you got to think like this. Follow the money trail.
Yes,
You follow that money trail, you would know where everything is headed.
but they don't
Simple
do
as
that.
Follow
They
the
don't.
money trail, bro.
They, you know what they don't do? They don't think logically and they think selfishly. As gamers, this is what we do. We think selfishly. And for real, I see a lot of you gamers out there talking about, I don't want no Xbox handheld. I want traditional hardware.
Shit.
And I'm
Give me a
like,
handheld ASAP.
I'm like, okay, well, what if it tethers to your TV? What if you can dock it to your TV? I don't want that. I want traditional. And I want exclusives. I want exclusive. All right. Now, listen, I'm not saying exclusives is bad. I'm not saying exclusives is good. I'm not saying that it wasn't a point in time when I wasn't part of that tribalism as far as that thought
I
process
was too.
going. But I understand in order
It's a
for
different ball
something
game.
that I love to survive, there's certain things that have to be done. Now, when we watch the Avengers, and I got to give Cog his praise on this. When we watched the Avengers and Doctor Strange sat there for as long as he possibly sat there, and he came up with the only option for them to win this was they had to give up that time stone, effectively blinking everybody out of time, effectively seeming like his defeat, effectively actually making it seem like there was no hope. But there was hope in giving up that time stone, and I equate giving up that exclusivity on some of your titles and majority of your catalog has freed Xbox from the proverbial box. You have seen advertisements where this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, that's an Xbox. When the Xbox game is the most anticipated, most wish list, most purchased item inside your ecosystem. Rating number 1, 2, and 13 in your store above your own first-party titles. is that really a win or is that a loss? And for Xbox guys, we're laughing at you because you said that none of the games that we have is games that you wanted at all. All the games that we have were supposed to be trash. But
That's facts. They keep talking about Starfield.
oh,
Gears
that's
of
next.
War.
I heard Starfield is next.
That's what I heard, but
it's
I heard
next,
like
and it's coming in big, baby.
they're
Pause.
feeding for Starfield from since 2023. They
Listen.
say the game is trash, but now they want it so bad.
You know what's the wildest part of all of this? Majority of stuff is old games. We still haven't got an official date for Indiana Jones, which is wild crazy to me.
Say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
It's wild crazy to me.
I knew he was gonna say that.
It's wild. And it's like, it feels like how to keep an idiot in suspense. It feels like that because they haven't delivered the punchline at all. Like, I'm sitting there like, yeah, the whole slate is coming. The whole slate. Okay, when? Like, I've seen them announce stuff, but it don't show up. But I see speculation for things without confirmation. So it leads me to say, they the best at trolling you dudes. They the best at having you dudes act out of character. And I want to know, why aren't y'all up in arms with a God of War 20th anniversary was the other day, and they didn't give you that remastered God of War that we heard about, or that new God of War in Egypt, or nothing. They gave you Popeye's biscuits. But you're saying Horizon
King, did
5,
you really
though.
respect these guys? Did you really respect their community to be up in arms about the God of War 20th anniversary when they really didn't say anything about all those multiplayer games getting canceled?
I expected.
And nobody's talking about Last of Us 3.
Oh,
Okay, so
King was talking about it.
Yeah, I talked about The Last of Us 3, and let me dive into that. Let me dive into that because
No, I'm not saying you. I'm talking these ponies.
No, I know. Listen. From
They're not talking about none of those things.
From what I heard, I'm a pony bot. From what I heard, like
Yo, King, I'm gonna step down, but I'm gonna get back to work. I just want to come by and show you some love, brother.
Blessings, of course, always
You're
love.
blessed, legendary, blessed.
My guy.
Blessed night.
Oh, you see the Crocs in Fortnite. Let's do it. Let's do it. Speak it, see it, and achieve it. I told you Crocs is coming. Y'all didn't understand it. It's here. Next up is Iron Lords in Fortnite. I'm going to see it happen. It's going to happen. You're going to be able to play with Lord King David. You're going to be playing Lord Attic, Lord Cognito, and Lord Sovereign in Fortnite. And it's going to be something wild. You're going to be able to throw that wolf up in the sky, and you're going to be able to rep the Lords. And I'm going to be wearing my Crocs in Fortnite. Sickening.
That's going to be funny. I never play Fortnite, though. I'm a Call of Duty head.
Well, you need to jump on and hang out with me. You need to stop that. If I jump on and hang out with you, you need to jump on and hang out with me. You need to cross-pollinate.
I'm going to download it to my shit.
Yes, it's free to play. Stop playing with me. Get out there. But yo,
it's not really my style though. My younger brothers to play that.
Yo, so what? Join in, man. They got first person style. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of the excuse that you got. Yes, they got it. They did, man. I don't want to hear none of that. None of it.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yes, you're making excuses. We play games. We don't make excuses. That's what we do.
Check it out, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll be standing right there waiting for you to join. That's it. But yo, so Neil Druckmann, dude said Neil Druckmann said that Last of Us 3 may not be a thing. Now, I did more research, and I thought he was talking about the TV show as far as season 3. The HBO stuff. Because remember, they're wrapping up, they're getting ready to launch, they're getting ready to do their thing with season 2. And I'm a huge fan of Neil Druckmann's work. I'm a huge fan of The Last of Us 2, probably my game of all time. And there's many reasons why that is there. Right? And but I'm gonna tell you this, South of Midnight and that smaller capitulation that I played, is there. I'm a
Yeah, that's
content
the
dude.
game I wanted to know about, man. That's the game I really wanted to know about because the reason why I want to know about it, it gave me that game that came out last year.
Yeah.
What's it called? The Fall or something like that with a black chick in it.
Oh, you're talking about Flintlock.
Yeah, Flintlock. Yes.
No, it's not like Flintlock at all.
That's what I want to figure out.
Yeah.
Flintlock got that
No,
little thing too. I thought it was gonna be good, but it
No,
wasn't.
it's not like Flintlock at all. I actually played. You didn't watch our interview on Iron Lord's podcast with the CEO and then the art director and the combat manager, right?
I don't think I checked it out. Did I check it out? I probably did. I don't remember.
Right. You need to definitely check that out if you didn't, because me and the CEO had a bonding moment after I finished the game. I got up with tears in my eyes. And because they gave us level 3 to play. Level 3 is some heavy stuff that goes on there. And maybe not for all. Maybe the way that you interpret games is different. The way I interpret games is crazy. But I really place myself in the heart of the character, especially if it's telling you a story. And the story that they told was so heartbreaking that it was crazy. Because I don't have any brothers, right? And it was a story about brothers. I don't have any brothers. I have sisters. My father made girls, and my mother made one more girl with my stepfather, and that's it. All right, so as far as that, I'm the only boy. I made boys. I made 2 boys and 3 girls.
Congratulations.
And my son made a boy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm a grandpa. It's wild.
That's good, man. Congratulations, man.
Please, I thought I'd be dead at 25 the way I was living. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, I was out of control. I was nuts.
It was wild in the New York streets, man.
Bro. I cannot wait to do that book. That book is, if y'all like Power, y'all like BMF, y'all like stuff like that. I wasn't balling like BMF, but I had moments. I had moments where, yeah, it was wild. It's sick stuff. But anyway, so let's get back to what Neil Druckmann was saying, right? I'm thinking Neil was talking about the TV show. I didn't think that Neil was talking about the game, but after doing more research, it was true that he was talking about the game. Now, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophecy, that game has been in development for 5 to 6 years, but he just came out the other day and he just said that it's developing and it's not where he expects it. It's ongoing. That doesn't give me I'm locked in. So this means that Isthmus might come, but it's stated for the PlayStation 5. So you're trying to Last of Us this thing, right?
Yeah, I hear that. I thought it was going to be the series you were talking about, season 3.
Right.
But I realized he's actually talking about the actual part 3.
Right. Yeah. So he gets to
people right now on the internet, bro, are spinning it that they're talking about the season 3.
No. He was talking about the actual part 3.
I know, but what I'm saying is people right now on the internet are claiming he's talking about
right. So let's I'm clearing it up for them. I'm clearing it up for them because I don't watch a lot of guys' content, and I sometimes I don't know. I just find out later on.
You got to watch the opposition, man.
Nah, I don't. You know why? Because I'm
Art of War.
Nah. If I'm gonna study Prey, then I'll study Prey, but I don't see none of them as food. You understand? Like if I see somebody as food, then I'm gonna study my prey to better take them down. Pause. But I don't see none of them as food. Actually, I see the landscape as open opportunity because at the end of the day, you'll see me jump on a Porter Rock show. You'll see me jump on a King Thrash show. You'll see me. I don't lock myself into a place saying that any individual is the opposition. That's not true. Because unless Microsoft and Xbox is paying me, totally different. And even then, they're not getting paid by Sony. It's just a difference of opinion. So, nah. But so Neil Druckmann talking about The Last of Us 3. And it's saying that don't hold your breath for it kind of scared the life out of me. Because when I had the opportunity to talk to him, he wanted to talk to me about this thing. Kyle could tell you. I was like, nah, I don't want to hear about that. I don't care about that. I talked to him about The Last of Us 2 and my interpretation of it, and we talked about it a little bit. And then we started talking about comic books and Comic-Con and some other stuff and inspirations. He told me Frank Miller was his inspiration for The Last of Us when he took himself into that dark place. And he's talking about Frank Miller's work on Daredevil, Frank Miller's work on the Dark Knight. He took himself into that dark place in how grounded those characters were in the story. So if you felt that the story wrapped itself around a grim, dark, gritty interpretation of what humans would be like in a post-apocalyptic world dealing with a pandemic that they found the key to life in. And I could tell you why they made Ellie LGBTQ inclined. The reason why they did that was because if she wasn't, then that means that she can probably procreate, and then that means that that seed would probably be the answer as well. So they had to cut off that avenue in doing so. But anyway, this thought process of that game not making it, some people said they coped so hard saying stupid stuff like, well, some good things got to come to an end, King. And yo, they left open ends to a story that needs to be finished, bro. Like, I finished it, and Abby was going on to finish a part of her story while Ellie family left. I'm sorry if I'm breaking news to you. You should have played the damn game. But I'm like,
Spoiler alert.
What? So there is things that needs to be fixed or finished or wrapped up. And I'm left hoping now that the worst scenario, I don't want him to be Ted Price. Let me tell you why I think Sony is in worse trouble than you think. All the heads of their divisions is moving in a different direction. Neil Druckmann is consumed with TV. He's finishing the Heretic Prophecy, which wasn't well received from the fan base, and he's still ambiguous on what the title will turn out to be at the detriment of The Last of Us 3. Is this his final product, and he walks away by telling you that The Last of Us 3 is not a thing? What does this set up?
This set up that PlayStation don't have nothing coming, bro.
Well, we do understand that at the moment, there's nothing to be shown. This is why I was elated when I saw Midnight Murder Club. When I see titles that don't look like they swallow up a AAA budget, but they're being produced in a AA fashion to reach a broader audience, that tells me you understand where you are. Financially, you're not here. You need to make multiplayer games in order to foster more engagement, and you understand that the PC is necessary for your growth. You're finally clicking. It's finally clicking in that you're not hot anymore. And you do need other factors in order to make you hot. Xbox found that out. And now they infiltrated your console, and your console is theirs. When you're playing your game, and you got to look down at your controller to find out what console you're playing. Seriously, is that a PlayStation? We're at a point now.
You're King.
Yes.
What you're saying is that a lie, though. Let me show you, like, I think there's, like, two sides to it. I think the part 3 is going to come out, but not right now. And I don't think Sony wanted to lose the money on Last of Us because they promoted so much, plus the TV show is doing good. So it's kind of tricky to me.
The TV show promotes it. The smarter. Okay, let me tell you what happened. From my perception on the outside looking in, Neil Druckmann held them over the barrel in order to get the Heretic Prophecy made. I don't believe Sony ever wanted the Heretic Prophecy. I believe they told him to go get funded. They put a funding there, and he didn't like the number of the funding. He went out and got funding. That's why you see Porsche. That's why you see Reebok. That's why you see other stuff like that. I want to see other advertisements that's there, because when you play product inside your game, they pay you, right? Now I want to know, who else did he get funding for in order to get his game over the line, in order to have that sale? That's what I want to know. Because I believe Sony put a budget. You're doing this man in this fashion. Pause. You cancel factions, which actually could have funded the Heretic Prophecy, and then could have turned around and funded The Last of Us 3. But that funding is not there because you got scared feet when it came to games of a service, where the most anticipated game of a service was Factions 2. Now, you cut his legs out from under him. You lowball him with his budget when it comes to Heretic Prophecy. Maybe he gives you that and leaves you high and dry. Maybe by that time, contract negotiations come up and he Ted Prices you. None of y'all have faith on what's going to happen next with Spider-Man. Tell me, do you? Ted Price was forced to do things with Spider-Man 2, and it did not look well. Did it? Was it? Was it as well received as 2018? Please let me know, because I need to know. At the end of the day, are they taking higher talent, marginalizing them, pushing them out? Are they losing talent? I think there's a bigger thing that's happening. They're losing talent. Some people you just can't replace. You can't replace David Jaffe, and you tried. Those God of War games suck. Everybody's looking for a remake of the Davy Jaffe's greatest. You couldn't make Twisted Metal. That guy, his incredible self, is podcasting now because you grinded the love, pause, out of him. He does make games here and there. He said, but King, we have gummy bears. You're ridiculous.
I love Twisted Metal, though. The TV show was good. The games was good.
I didn't even watch the TV show. I didn't even watch the TV show. You know what? I just finished watching Daredevil episode 1. Don't give no spoilers for anybody that didn't see it.
No, I ain't watched it yet. I'm waiting for the old season to finish for me to watch it.
Well, what I'm gonna tell you, and I'm not gonna spoil anything for you.
No, I already know what's going on already.
Okay, good. That's ridiculous. Then why don't you just watch it? What I'm gonna say is,
I'm watching the old season.
What I'm gonna say to people is, if you haven't subscribed to Disney Plus, they're doing really good things right now. What I would tell you is, go watch the animated Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. It is insane. If you like the
new one, the new
yes,
Spider-Man,
insane. This is the one for this universe.
About, right?
Yes, this new Spider-Man.
Okay.
This is the one.
I ain't watched that one yet neither.
For the Marvel Universe. This is it. It's I know it looks like a cartoon. It is a cartoon. I know.
I love the Spider-Man cartoon. I love the ultimate one.
This one is the best one so far.
I love the Amazing one. I also love the Avengers one. So I'm into the thing, but my backlog of anime right now is full up.
Well, you see me right now with Dip Down in Anime, and I'm watching Solo Leveling. If y'all saw it, I'm up to
Solo Leveling. I'm watching
6
right now.
I'm up to episode 6 on that. Yeah. So
I'm reading the manga for One Piece. So I got a lot of animes that
I'm gonna tell you to definitely check it out. But
I'm gonna check it out. You finished already?
Oh, what? No, I'm up to episode 6.
Okay, I want to watch it then.
I finished the whole Spider-Man. I finished everything on Spider-Man.
I'm asking. Spider-Man,
yeah. I finished everything on Spider-Man. Yes. Yes.
Okay,
it's fire. What I'm gonna tell y'all with Daredevil is, it's worth it. You're gonna see a distinct difference between the Netflix version of Daredevil and Disney Plus Daredevil. Violence is still a thing. If not ratcheted up a bit, I think they actually took it up a notch. Some characters that you were expecting in the Netflix version of Daredevil has made their appearance. And what I can say is, just watching the first episode, they have gotten the tone of Frank Miller's Daredevil down. They have gotten what Daredevil moves like in the world of Hell Kitchen. How fluid he moves from rooftop to rooftop, from wall, from floor to wall, how acrobatic he is, who he is as a defender of Hell's Kitchen. They got that aspect down.
Yeah, I've been loved Daredevil, man. It was one of my favorite Marvel TV show on Netflix back in the day. It and Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
Well, all those guys actually came back. But
I know there was. I'm just waiting to go watch it to see the shit. I know some people are gonna die. I did hear somebody gonna die.
Don't say, hey, bro. No spoilers. No spoilers because we don't know. They don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Like I said, I don't know who's gonna. I don't know, but no spoilers. You're right.
No spoilers.
But what I want to ask you though, King, because I've been. You're a Marvel guy. Who's the powerful Marvel character?
Who's the most powerful Marvel character?
Yeah.
The Hulk.
The Hulk?
The Hulk. Bone T, member for 12 months, Soldier S rank. I salute you, Soldier. Enough respect, King. Big up yourself. I'll listen later. Blessings, bro. Bo. That's right, you know. Listen, one thing I'm going to talk about real quick, and I have to talk about it, and then we're going to jump out of here because the wife just texted me.
I got you.
Oblivion. Nate the Hate said the Oblivion is going to be announced and is going to be released in April. Oh, my God. I put up a video, and I'm going to show you the video now. It's hilarious. I'm going to talk over it while I'm finishing up this. He said it's not the Hulk. World Breaker Hulk, Big Bad Mo, member for 15 months, Soldier S rank. I salute you, Soldier. You said World Breaker Hulk is not the strongest. Let me tell you something. I didn't say World Breaker Hulk. Galactus Herald Hulk is the strongest Hulk there is. That's it. And if you're going to say the Century, you'll see. You said Thanos wants to know my location. You're talking about MCU. I'm talking about comic books. MCU. Comic books. Yeah. Hold on. Did I delete that? Damn it. I did. That's because I did Oblivion the other day. Damn, I won't be able to show you that. I deleted it.
Did it in the video?
Yeah, I deleted a video on Oblivion, and it was an AI images of Oblivion, which was kind of crazy.
Is it a PlayStation game?
No, it's for everybody.
Okay, multiplayer. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's a legacy game.
I've seen that I really want to play though, bro. It's called Ellinus. I think that's what it's called.
Hell of Us.
The Ellinus or the Hell of Us. One of those games like.
Yeah. You're talking about this game here. Hold on. Let me get that for you.
I like how the gameplay look. When I saw it on the Xbox website, I'm like, yep, we got him.
Yeah, it's coming out for everybody. The Hell of Us. Hold on. Talking about Postal. Bullet Noir. That looks good. Hold on, because they try to act. Hell is Us. There, hold on. Let me switch it. I got you in the way. Yeah, it's on 4K. All right, so let me move myself out of there so y'all can see it. All right, Hell is Us is exactly what he's talking about. But Oblivion, if Nate the Hate is right, and Oblivion does release next month, what does that do to your backlog? Are y'all immediately going to jump aside the hell of us, Oblivion? Are y'all going to really ditch everything that you're playing to get into one of probably the original soul-sucking games that's out there, pause? One of the games that actually can take you hours, if not days, weeks, months, years, to actually complete, to have fun in? Is that the game that's going to carry you through the summer? And I know you're looking at the Hell Is Us. Hell Is Us. I say the. Hell Is Us. And the game looks like a psychological thriller. Quick to give Kojima a run for his money when it comes to this, but also mixed with a little of those hardcore Elden Ring type games, Souls-like games. Yeah, everybody gets that game. It's E for everyone. I personally am enthused with that. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna definitely see that. But listen, I'm gonna tell you guys, each and every last one of you, for showing up today, hanging out, having a good time. Definitely go check out the Xbox expansion pass. We had some good conversation. We talked about it. Remember, any of y'all that wanted to jump in the Discord was open. Y'all could have jumped in. Y'all could have had a conversation with myself and Knights of the Realm. He's here every week. That's my guy. Saturdays, I like to go live. I like to give y'all a fresh take on what I perceive the industry to be right before I jump on Iron Lords tomorrow. Remember, Addict's wearing nipple tassels tomorrow. He's drinking boba, and he's going to be shirtless. And it's going to be wild. But we're setting up the next challenge.
I got to see that.
It's going to be sick. So if y'all want to watch me eat a glizzy, pause, you nasty. Exactly. Y'all was wilding for that. But again, he said Google search Wolverine's kids. Oh, yeah, Wolverine's kids is cool. They're not stronger than much more. You said Hercules is the strongest Marvel character, but it's really one above all in the multi.
The strongest Marvel character, bro.
Hercules.
The strongest Marvel character is, I think, Mr. Fantastic and his wife, kid. What's his name?
Oh, you talking about Franklin. You talk about Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin. Yeah, Franklin Richards.
If you're talking about strength, and they ask me who was the strongest character, and you're talking about strength, it's the Hulk. All right? The green door being open is unlimited volumes of strength. Selfish, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you, you bastard. I'm going to block you. Galactus, now. If Thor can knock out Galactus and the Hulk can knock out Galactus, Herald Thor is crazy. I know you just playing, guys. But blessings. Catch y'all tomorrow with Addict. Got his nipples out, well, nipple tassels, and he's swinging them bad boys while he's drinking his boba, drinking them balls. Pause. Again, have a great day. And remember, treat people how you want to be treated. And there's no opposition. It's just competition. And what? If it's about competition, let us have competition.
Peace and love, everybody. You can find me at